Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I've got so many new products to try with you guys. I've got the latest 9 eyeshadow palette at Chanel. So this is les 9 ombres, so the 9 ombres, the high intensity eyeshadow palette. I picked up one available out of the 3 and I have the Space Traveler. So we're going to do a full demo swatch and obviously an application, how it looks on me. And this is a limited edition. I've got the new one of the new blush at Valentino Beauty. I absolutely love Valentino Beauty. I think the product, the formula is so luxurious. So one of the new blush. I've got the bronzer at Givenchy. I know it's been released very recently in the US, so we're gonna play with this one. I've got a brown mascara. First time trying a brown mascara, so I'm really looking forward to it. And a few other bits here and there, Dior On Stage Rouge, the lipstick, let's talk about them. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I've got plenty of other videos like these for you. You're not going to be disappointed. You can expect on my channel honest reviews, no BS reviews. What I see is what I tell. I think I'm trying to always be a very transparent and honest person. And I think if you've been watching my video and you're reading the reviews, you know, it's not just always super great, super good and a world of fairy tales. I love to make every product work, but sometimes the product is just not working. Speaking of, oh my God, I mean, this foundation. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but just to show you, and I think that's a reason why you should be subscribing to my channel. I've tried this foundation from Tier. This is the latest foundation, the Mask Fit Red Foundation. I order it online and I use their shade finder, and this is not what I'm wearing today. It is shade 24 Latte, and oh my goodness, it was the funniest thing ever. It is really not the right shade for me. And I mean, I should have known, but on the website, you try with the shade finder and it looked like it was okay. Because I was looking for a new foundation, something else, something new to try. And this claims to be 72 hours of coverage. It's luminous, it's glide and hide. And I've seen some reviews already online. They were just, wow, it's literally like a mask. And it makes your skin looks like skin, but it's a total full coverage that just stays in place forever. But man, this oxidizes like there is no tomorrow. So if you are planning on purchasing this, Sephora sales is upcoming. It's quite affordable in terms of price point. I think it was £24, so close to $30 for you, I would say. Not too crazy expensive. It's Korean, so it's K-beauty. You'll have some good ingredients in this, something that is super long lasting, but for me, what struck the most is how the oxidation of the product is inside. It turns really, really dark onto my skin. And so the shade finder is really not accurate. So I would say go in store, try and find a shade that really works for you. And the perfume for me is absolutely awful. It smelled like the perfume you would find in a public toilet. I know I am a bit brutal, but that's exactly what it reminds me. If you like it, if you're okay with it, happy for you, happy days. It's not a bad formula. It's actually, I really liked how it felt on my skin. It's just the wrong shade, and the perfume for me is just really, there's no way I can wear it. But it's a shame because I really wanted to like it. So yeah, so you know, here you go. Here's an honest review and a reason why you should be subscribing to my channel. All right, let's go back to what we have today on the schedule for the makeup. Okay, as I mentioned, I'm gonna put my hair away because the hair are a little bit disturbing. I feel like I look a little bit pale on the camera. I don't know, it's so hard sometimes with the big lights here in the studio. I feel like sometimes I just apply makeup, there's a lot of makeup, and then I go outside and it looks completely different. Foundation is done. I've used my All Hour foundation from YSL, the matte luminous foundation. Nothing new there, just a very good product. And my concealer is the Chanel Ultra Le Teint, the new concealer. So something else to add to your list. I'll do a full video on my recommendation for Sephora, and I'm gonna do a video that is a very realistic video of, you know, what you should potentially be liking to add to your cart. That doesn't mean to add everything. I think there's a realistic approach to have there. So that's what I have for now onto my face. I'm gonna go and add, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer right away, because this bronzer, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I know it was launched here in the UK a long time ago, like, yeah, a long time ago, probably like 8 months ago, and it was launched in the US just a few months back, like much later. And it's a beautiful bronzer. I have shade Mousseline Bronzé, so the lightest shade, and this is how it looks. So this is kind of an iridescent shade that will bring a lot of brightness to your face without looking too greasy or shiny. It's just it's kind of that luminosity that you would want. This is a really nice ashy cool tone shade. This is more of a bit of a rosy tone and something a little bit more warm. I like to apply and mix all the shade into the pan, and it gives a really nice, well blended bronzer shade. But you could literally, if you have a cool tone, you can just not use the shade and use these 3 shades, and it's going to give you a really nice look as well. Very versatile. I love the formula, super long lasting. It's got hyaluronic acid into it, if I'm not mistaken, and you can use each shade individually or just use them all over, up to you. I think it's a great palette. I do not understand why they give you a brush like this. I like the idea of having a brush, but it's just not the best to be using in a pan like this. And you have your mirror here. Super long lasting, very soft on the skin, great on any skin type as well. So I'm gonna go and apply this on my face now. So I've swirled the 4 shade into the pan, and I'm just gonna add some here onto the forehead like this. Just kind of bring a little bit of warmth onto my skin. I look alive a little bit more already. So much better, and it's such a great formula, great texture. It's like silk on your skin. It's very powdery. I really like this product. I feel like it deserves a little bit more hype than what it's got at the moment. Look at this. And it's a great palette also to sculpt your face, because this can be used as a contour if you have a cool tone skin, and or the other way around, if you have a warm skin tone, undertone, you can use this to contour your face as well. And this could be your finishing powder. This is more of a highlighter. There's so many things to do with a palette like this. It's and I think it was £40, so still quite not too crazy expensive. Valentino has launched these new blushes. I believe they are 5 or 6. It's really not clear, because in the UK on the Valentino website, they're not available. So I got mine from Selfridges. When I go onto Selfridges, I only see 3 shades, and the one I have is no longer there. So I'm not too sure how many shades there are in total, but I know there are more than 3. It is called the Color Crush, and it's still the Eye to Cheek blush. It's a long wear blush, and it's a very buildable color. I'm a big fan of the Valentino blush and bronzer. I think the formula is amazing. It's silky, it's so pleasant on the skin, and the color payoff is brilliant, and it's got that pearlescence technology into it. It is beautiful. So I have shade 100R. It is I have the box here. Stand Out in Nude. So it's kind of a nude blush that has a little bit of a rosy tone into it. It's beautiful, and it's refillable, which I absolutely love, because the previous ones were not refillable. Look at this pink shade. Look at how beautiful this is. I mean, this fits for everyone. It doesn't matter if you have a warm or cool undertone. it's just great for everyone. If I come really close, you'll see how velvety and satin finish this is. It's a very versatile product. You can use it on your cheeks, you can use it as an eyeshadow, it really doesn't matter. It's meant to be a versatile, silky, soft powder blush that delivers a buildable high purity color with a radiant finish. Thanks to the Roma Light Complex, that's their trademark. Color enhancing pearl, experience comfort and lightweight feel, boasting long wear up to 12 hours with no smudge. That's based on the test they have done. The blush has no perfume into it, which is really good. It's a great thing. And the shelf life is actually 24 months. So this is amazing, 24 months. I like to see this. And I'm looking in the ingredients. There is talc, there is mica, and there is talc. So if you are a talc-free person, this is not gonna happen for you. And it is made in France. We're gonna say goodbye to the beautiful V. And we're going to swatch. Oh my God, it is so velvety. Oh, if I could swim in it. Oh, wow, it's so soft. Look at this. It pulls a little bit cooler than what I thought. It's nude, but a little bit more cool. It looked a little bit more neutral in the palette. On my skin, it's got a bit of a cooler undertone. It might actually be the technology in the product. Sometimes when you put it onto your skin, it kind of catches, you know, it turns into a different shade, and it's very much like it's easy to place, and look at how it gives you the perfect reflection. It's such a soft and beautiful blush. I have a flat brush here for my blush, and we're gonna go right away. I don't want to put too much, so we're gonna go like this, and then I don't want to do too much blush because we have the Chanel palette to play with. So if we go too crazy with the blush, then it's too much. But look at this. Oh my God. I think I may have a new favorite nude blush. Wow. To be fair, I say that with pretty much every new single blush I try. But this is absolutely stunning. It is part of, what's the name? The Spike. I don't know, I've lost the page now. It was on my iPad, now it's closed. The Valentino Spike collection. I'm not too sure. It's got such a nice radiance. It's got like the little pearls into it. And it's very buildable. I love this. I really, really like this blush. It's so soft and yet it's very satin-like. It's very velvety. It's a silk soft powder. That's exactly what it is. It's not creamy. It's very silky. And I like that there's no perfume in it. I just feel like there's so much perfume in a lot of makeup product that it gets a little bit irritating at some point, and you feel sometimes a little bit over perfumed or overpowered by all the smells. But this is gorgeous. I love this. It retails here in the UK at £36, so about $40-ish for you. If it's it should be available. I don't see why it wouldn't be available in the US, but you know, I've been proven wrong in the past. All right, let's get into the 9 Ombre eyeshadow from Chanel. As I mentioned, this is a limited edition release just in time for the holiday seasons. It's just, so the concept of the 9 eyeshadow in one palette is not new at Chanel. We've had in 2018 and 2019, there were a few palettes available and released back then, but then they stopped doing them. I do not own any of those palettes, but I had a quick look online and one of them had some beige tone and looked absolutely beautiful. I have to say though, these colors this year, the storytelling in the palette, they're completely different. It's something that is a little bit more eccentric at Chanel. I think we're steering away from that very classic and very Mademoiselle Coco Chanel kind of look. There is, I don't know, it's different. It's still designed by Le Collectif Les Comètes. So the Collectif Les Comètes, there are 12 designer part of the collective, and they all design a collection every now and then. So I picked up the shade 849, the Space Traveler. They are a little pricey. I'm not gonna, you know, sugarcoat. It is here in the UK, it retails at £130 for the quad. Well, not the quad, the 9 the eyeshadow palette. So this is the box. It comes in a very big square box. It doesn't have anything glamorous about it. It's literally just a cardboard box, and I feel like this should have had some bells and whistles with it for the price we're paying. And the shelf life is 18 months, and it is made in France. And let's have a look inside. So you have the 9 shades here. You have a mix of sparkly shade and matte shades. It is beautiful. I think it's a gorgeous palette. The shades are really funky. I like the matte here because I know this I will wear a lot. And then you can play with the other shade. This is a beautiful gold yellow shade. I really like this too. You have a black shade. This is great. You know, it's always good to have a black shade anyway. For me, this was the palette that I could see I would use the most, and depending on how much I like it, I use it. Depending on the formula, I might actually pick up another one. Let's see. I wanted to test out this one first, and then I'll make a decision. Because they are limited edition, I might be tempted to pick another one anyway. So before we get into the swatch, a little bit more about the palette. So it is the high intensity color. So it's in the celebration of the holiday seasons. The members of the Comet Collective have created an exclusive collection of 3 limited edition eyeshadow color harmonies. Each featured 9 all-new highly pigmented eyeshadow. You've got matte, satin, shimmer, and metallic effect that they produce give free rein to your creativity. So you've got the Daring Muse, inspired from bold femininity to create this palette with deep green, blue, and red, are balanced by a touch of metallic color and a rose gold hue for makeup that looks are rich and intense all at once. You have the new Singular that offers endless possibilities to give freedom and explore your creativity. Drawing from eclectic reference, it combines earth tones such as brown and sienna with avant-garde shades like a deep purple, peach, and mint green. And the Space Traveler, so the palette that I have, an immersive journey inside a futuristic space world with unexpected hues like intense orange, cosmic blue, and mauve, coupled with metallic and glitter finishes. I think for me, if I had to pick another palette, it would be the Daring Muse. I think I like the tone. I think it's something that I could actually wear as well. The other one, the third one, is the new Singular. I just don't think it's really my kind of color or story. So I think, yeah, if I have to pick up another one, it's going to be the Daring Muse, but let's see. Right, so let's swatch the shade together. And ooh, I have started by this one here, and then I'm just gonna work my way like this. This is beautiful. It's kind of that orangey gold. Look at how beautiful. It's so soft. It's kind of like it's a topper shade, but it is beautiful. It's very light. It's very airy. even though they're more like sparkle, they don't feel like big chunk of glitters. This is stunning too. It's very soft, it's very delicate. Even they are obviously high intensity shades, but they are so very light and soft on the skin. The white one it's white silver. It's perfect for winter. Look at this. So these are the first 3 shades in the top row. Very easy to wear. You can create endless looks with this. Moving on to the second row, you start with a matte shade. Very soft. It's kind of a dusty pink. Very delicate. Very powdery, very Chanel-like. Look at this. Super, super soft. I like this very, very much. And then we have a deep blue. Stunning. It's a proper metallic shade. Look at this. Oh, absolutely stunning on brown eyes. Woo! And then you have another sparkly shade, kind of a deep, deep navy blue, royal blue. Oh, I absolutely love this. Oh, I'm so happy I picked up this palette. You know, sometimes it's a little bit hard when you're just shopping online. It's hard to actually, you know, guess what the shades are in real, but I'm really, really happy with this. And the formula is stunning. Obviously, you have a little bit of fallen out from the sparkles, but they are not big chunk of sparkle. They do grip quite well onto the skin, and I do have like little hair on my hand. And yeah, I'm quite happy. You know, it's called high intensity, but I think for Chanel, it is quite high intensity. But if you compare with other brand, it's not like, you know, your Natasha Denona that is a proper deep, 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 super intense, but it's not the same formula as well. This is more of a powder. So now onto the last and third row, you've got another matte, a little bit more deep or darker. Oh, stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Then we are moving to a gold with an orange undertone. This is beautiful. And then you have your black, matte black. So nice. Yeah, is it black? Yeah, it's completely black. So these are your 9 shades. It is stunning. It's a beautiful palette. Absolutely beautiful. Now, you know, what do we wear today? That's the big question. Obviously, I can't use the 9 shades all at once. I think I'm gonna start by applying this shade as a base, and we'll build up something from there. All right, let's start. So I'm gonna use this shade here to start on the mobile eyelid. I've got a flat brush. No, actually, I'm gonna use my other brush. It's a little bit smaller and is the one from Chanel. This is the dual end brush, the dual end eyeshadow number 200. I'm gonna use this side, the flat side, just because it's a little bit smaller. And just gonna press it onto my skin. Oh, it's got a really nice pigment payoff right away. I like this. Very easy to apply, and there is no fallen out under. Nothing. So I have to say, and I'm going to be very honest with you, I was a bit reluctant when these came out because of the price, solely based on the price, because I was like, wow, £130 for 9 small eyeshadows. You know, if I compare with Natasha, Denona, or all the big palettes, Makeup by Mario, obviously it's not the same. It's not that high-end luxury makeup, but I quite like those brands. I'm really pleased with my Natasha, Denona, and Makeup by Mario, just to name these. There's plenty of others, obviously, but I'm really happy with what I have here. I mean, this is really nice, so easy to apply, nothing has fallen under. It's a proper matte, but it's very saturated as a color, and you don't have to apply 10 layers to get to what you're seeing now. Like, it's very easy to apply. It's very soft. It's not too dry as a powder. It's, you know what, guys, I'm very pleased with this. I'm very happy. It's looking pretty nice so far. I'm gonna use the other matte shade, so this one, so the one down here in the corner, and place it in the corner, the outer corner. I'm gonna use my same brush, I've cleaned it, just to add a little bit of depth. And I like the format of the mirror. I think this is a great format. Obviously, it's a much bigger case, but you can actually see what you're doing in the mirror. So like this, and go like this as well. So I'm gonna stay just right here in the outer corner, coming a little bit into the crease, a bit like a V shape. Just like this, and then I'm gonna take a clean brush and just blend it. So clean brush, and then just, you know, blend it in so there is no harsh line. Like this. Same thing on this side. I will use the same darker shade here and place it just at the bottom of the eyelashes. Like so. Just to add a little bit of depth, and we're still having a little bit of that lifting effect here that we don't want to lose. Now let's play a little bit with the sparkles. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy shop, as always. I'm gonna start with this shade, and I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. I know it's just better when I apply it with my finger. I don't want to take too much. And I'm gonna come right here in the inner corner. Look at this. It's very soft, very delicate. Like this. And then same thing here. It just add a little something. It's not too much. It's not crazy over the top. I like this very much. And then just right after, I'm going to use the other shade, this one that has more of a orange tone to it. So this one, so I've used this one. So now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to layer it. And so we're more like in the middle of the, right in the middle of the mobile eyelid. Oh, this is so nice. I am loving this. Oh, I have so much fun. Oh, look at this. You've got so many shades, and yet they're just kind of blending with each other. It's stunning. Oh, this shade is beautiful. Look at this. It's got like that orange copper, but yet a hint, it's a hint of, I don't want to say pink, but it's got something to it. Oh, absolutely love it. Oh. I added just a bit of brown mascara. I don't know how I feel about brown mascara. It's always been, I don't know, I love how it looks on people, but when it's on to me, I just feel like we don't actually see so much my eyelashes. And because I'm always wearing black mascara, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something's missing because I don't see my lashes as much, but like they're there. They're just not as much like intense. So I don't know, but I absolutely love this mascara. This is from Lancôme. They've sent it to me PR and I absolutely love this. This is the new Idol Lash and this is True Brown. It's a lash lifting volumizing mascara and honestly it is really, really good. It does fan out your lashes and add volume. It's a beautiful mascara. There's no clump and it just gives that really nice coat onto your eyelashes. And I like the brush because it's got a really nice curve into it. The shade is beautiful. I'm just not too sure if maybe I just need to add a second coat, because that's just technically one coat of mascara. Maybe I just need to add, I'm gonna let it dry and see. So now for the lips, I mean, I have to go with Dior. This is literally such a beautiful, one of my all-time favorite lipstick. It's so shiny, it's super long wear, it's comfortable, it's light on the lips. I'm obsessed. I've got 4 shades and for sure I'm picking up some more, for sure. I've lined my lip with my Victoria Beckham and this is the number 2. It was part of that trio that was launched around her birthday a few months back. Yeah, I think that was for her birthday. And you know, I think I've been using them maybe wrong, or so now I always leave a little bit of Vaseline onto my lips when I'm using this lip liner and it just applies like a dream, because otherwise I feel like they were a little bit dry, but with that it just glides on and it's perfect. So now I'm going with my Dior Rouge on Stage shade 222. So this is the Confident Nude. It's kind of a nude with a little bit of a warmer undertone, and I think it's going to match perfectly today's look. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is a really good match. All right, we're almost done with today's look. I know it's like a mega haul of the luxury product. I just want to use my Météorite from Guerlain. This is part of the Christmas collection, the Tale of Wonders. It's the Midnight Glow and they are absolutely sublime on the skin. Someone was commenting on my, I did a full review of the Christmas collection, the holiday, well, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. And apparently the perfume has changed, and seriously, I did not know and I've never noticed. And like, for me, this has been the same perfume since I can't remember how far I can go into my memories. And this person said that the perfume got changed like a year or so ago, and I did not know. I'm like, so that's the proof I do not know everything, and there is no way we can all know everything, but thank you for telling me. I still absolutely love the smell, and this is just beautiful. And I will do a video on all, because I do have, I think, all the shades of the Météorite, and I will compare them for you. And look at how it just makes your skin beautiful and glowy and perfect. And for me, I like to use it as a finishing powder more than anything else. It just ties up everything beautifully together. And to finish the look, I'm going to add just like, not too much highlighter, just a little bit from the NARS palette, the New Realm. Whoop! This is from the holiday collection. It is a limited edition, and I'm gonna go with the topper here. It is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I've got my Victoria Beckham Beauty brush. This is the number 13, and I'm going to use the small end. And I want to to keep it soft, so I don't want to add too much. Just gonna come here, just add a little bit. Oh yeah, good choice, my friends. Just like this. Gonna blend it a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I like this. I like this very, very much. So this is the final look. I mean, I'm just wowed. It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's very radiant. I love every single piece of it. So don't ask me to choose only one because there's no way I can. And honestly, if you've been following my channel and videos, I just get carried away all the time. Obviously, you don't have to use all of these products. You can probably get the same look with a few other products. But I am just loving this makeup look, guys. It's very autumn, it's very fall, it's very rich, it's very elegant. I really, really like the look. The eyeshadow palette is seriously, as I said, I was a little bit unsure, but now, I mean, look at how nice this is. All the shades are beautiful. It's radiant. I've got a little bit of mascara here. Happy days. Doesn't matter. And if I come close, you'll see. I'm really, really happy with this. I see myself, I know I will be using this eyeshadow palette for sure. I think one of my upcoming look, I'm going to try and play with more of the blue shades because I've touched a little bit more on the warmer shade. But now I'm going to be this for a smoky eye. Oh, absolutely. And obviously you've got these topper. You could use all the blue with this. It's going to be very, very nice. I am loving this. I've added a second coat of mascara and I think that's what was missing. I really like it. Every single product, the blush is absolutely beautiful. I mean, with the topper on it, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's not too shiny. It's just the perfect amount of, it's looking very radiant, but then it's not greasy, it's not oily. And these products, honestly, great on any skin type. Even if you have an oily skin, I would just probably use a setting powder like the one size powder, the loose powder, to set if you have an oily skin, and the rest you can use absolutely no problem. And it is a very good makeup day, my friends. That is it for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for watching. And thank you for engaging and always being here. As always, I will list down below the makeup product that I've used on today's look. If you have any questions, comments, anything, just put it down below. Let's keep the conversation going. I'm really curious to hear and know what you guys think. And I will see you at the next video. Bye for now.